What is going on, guys? It's your boy D-Pad, and so much to talk about in today's video, guys, because I've been sitting on a demo and I've been messing around with these builds non-stop, just trying to figure out what's the best shot creator that I could possibly make on 2K20. A lot of people have put up videos, a lot of people have talked about a lot, but a lot of people haven't really talked about not just the shot creator, but the offensive threat. I don't know if you guys have not seen that build, but that build is probably the most insane build that I've actually seen. Like, the shot creator form is really good, but the offensive threat looks a little better. And I'm not gonna lie, like, this is just the base shot creator right now. This is the base shot creator. This is us just making a Ticino T-Jack 2K20 shot creator. And as I made this build, like, I noticed some things that I was kind of lacking on compared to other people's builds. Probably the difficult shots wasn't up all the way. There's some things you're gonna see throughout this video, guys, that I did do a little bit different, but there's a reason. But the offensive threat, you know, is just a little bit different. It's a little bit different. So this is the 6'5" shot creator. We're gonna make him probably about under 200 pounds, if not 200 pounds. We're gonna make him 175. We're gonna make him 175. His wingspan, we're gonna put his wingspan all the way down because we want the best shooting capabilities of our shot creator. Now, this is just a shot creator that I would play probably in a park with. I have no problem like running the point with this shot creator. Looking at his ball handling is an 87. An 87, like, to me, this is a come up, man, because on 2K19, my shot creator, as you guys know, didn't have the best ball handling in the world. He's a 6'6", 200-pound shot creator. You get what I'm saying? He's not gonna have the best ball handling, but this is a 6'5", 175 shot creator, and this is the come up for me. You know what I mean? Like, I need more speed, I need more ball handling. His defensive stats, I'm not really too, like, kind of ecstatic about. I wish his offensive rebounding and his defensive rebounding can go up a little bit more. But that's just the base shot creator right now. Of course, we're gonna go with the shot creator takeover. That sharp takeover does seem interesting, but this is what we're trying to make the shot creator. So we're gonna take the shot creator takeover. Now, as I said, guys, the builds are very comparable. As you see, as we make this shot creator, you're gonna go back, you're gonna look at the offensive threat build, and you're gonna notice that literally that build looks better, like, than this build. Like I said, guys, this is just a, you know, I've played around with the demo, and looking at this and looking at it, I'm like, man, I don't think like this is the better shot creator at all. So his acrobat, we're gonna put it on silver. On 2K, we're gonna put it on gold, but on 2K19, but here's the thing right here. What I want you guys to notice, you can go two ways. You can go two different ways. You can either go with the acrobat gold and a teardropper on bronze, or you can drop down your acrobat, put it on silver, and then also have teardropper on silver. So in this video, we're gonna actually go with the 2 silver badges, just to kind of give us like that little bit of edge, because we want to make sure that we're making the better shot creator, and teardropper is very important when you're making a shot creator. So we're gonna go back and actually change that a little bit. All right, so there we go. We're gonna put that on silver, teardropper on silver. Now, going into the shooting badges are awesome on this. Absolutely amazing on this. Just as good as my shot creator at a shooting guard position. This is just as good. And I like the badges. I like the choice that 2K20 gives you in order to make like the better build that you want to make, and build that's more like you. My catch and shoot, as you guys see, I'm gonna boost a lot of stuff. Catch and shoot on gold, corner specialist on silver, Deadeye on Hall of Fame, Green Machine on silver, difficult shots on Hall of Fame. Like, come on, range extender on gold, tireless scorer on Hall of Fame. Like a true shot creator, because it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? We're a shot creator. So this is like the ultimate shooting badges that I could possibly make for a shot creator, and I think I did a really good job. There's some things that are questionable that you can go with, but something I'm looking for that park build. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know that there's some builds that are gonna probably be a little bit different and probably better off going into like the rec or pro-am or walk-on, Jordan rec, whatever the case may be. There's some builds that are just gonna be better in the park and also out of the park. So looking at the playmaking, this is a huge step for me because you know, ankle breaker, that's silver, just as 19 as I was. The quick first step and the space creator is probably the most curious like badges to me. The quick step is OP. The quick step can be very OP, and looking at the blow bys in 2K20, the quick step is going to be nasty, man. Like slashers, shot creators, they're definitely gonna, and playmakers, they're probably gonna use the best of that when it comes to that quick step. Defensively, I had 5 potential upgrades with this shot creator. I had 5 potential upgrades with this shot creator, and I've never had defensive badges like this. This is why questionable. This is probably the better shot creator because of the defensive badges. We have clamps. We have pickpocket. Like, we didn't have that in 2K19. We didn't have that in 2K19. If I would have had that in 2K19, like at least pickpocket, like that would have helped in so many cases, man. Where I'm like, dude, I can't get the ball from this. Like, how is he running into me and I can't get the ball to come out? Now this is the polar opposite. This is the offensive threat that I'm really curious about, because questionably, this can be my main build in 2K20. This could be my build, and I'm just not too sure about it because that shot creator build does seem interesting because of the defensive badges. But this is a heavy offensive threat. As you guys see, as we make this, we have 1 defensive and rebound badge. 1. And without a doubt, I'm gonna put clamps on it, you know what I mean, just to kind of have a better defense in the park, especially on the perimeter. I'm not gonna have a lot of, you know, defensive stats or anything like that, which is cool. Okay, with this build, guys, we made him 6'5". I have no problem dropping down in height, especially going into 2K20. I want to have better ball handling. I want to have better speed. So going down to 6'5" is really not a problem with me. Of course, we're going to put the shortest arms. We want the best shooting capabilities of this guy. And this is me just going in like, this is a shooting guard version. When you put him shooting guard version, I think that's when he turns into that offensive threat. So of course I went with the shot creator takeover, but again, he's an offensive threat. The similarities on these builds sometimes are kind of funny because, like, I'm not really a Vince Carter, and James Harden seems to be picked on every single thing. Like, who would have known? James Harden, again, similarity. Is James Harden like every build? But here we go. We got acrobat on Hall of Fame, contact finisher. Like, these are all things. Like, look at this guy. Look at his finishing badges compared to our last shot creator. You get what I'm saying? Like, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This may be the best park shot creator, like, by far. Like, there's no way that this build right here offensively is not gonna be the better build, right? But as we make this build, like, we're concerned about the defense, man. We're really concerned about the defense. Catch and shoot on gold, difficult shots on Hall of Fame, corner specialist on silver, Deadeye on gold, range extender on gold. I mean, come on. Like, I'm gonna be a shooting maniac with this build. Like, there's no way that I can't be. This is like almost the same shot creator as my 2K19 version. He just has those shooting badges. But the thing that's insane is, like, look, I can go catch and shoot Hall of Fame. Catch and shoot Hall of Fame. That's insane, bro. I had to catch and shoot gold on 19. Catch and shoot Hall of Fame is on another level. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, like, I'm really, really excited to play with this build going into 2K20. I think this build is, like, literally the other pure sharp. Like, there's no way. This guy right here is crazy. Now again, guys, if you guys want to go back and change up the badges, like tireless scorer, if you want to get that on silver, get that on silver. Drop down your badges. Do whatever you got to do to make it the better shot creator. Playmaking, we can go almost with the same playmaking badges, the same exact playmaking badges, and still have all those shooting badges. We can have ankle breaker on gold, which is, guys, if it's gold, it's really good. I mean, you can't beat that. You really can't, unless you get that Hall of Fame ankle breaker. Gold Hall of Fame is really good going into 2K20. Now, going back and looking at our other shot creator, guys, floor general was an option. If you guys can get that badge, get that badge. But honestly, it's super effective when it's at Hall of Fame. When it's at Hall of Fame, it's insane. But guys, if you want to go back on this video and look at a lot of the comparisons with the attributes and stuff, please by all means do that, guys. There's so much that I talked about in this video. This is a really long video for me, and I want you guys to get the best options that you could possibly get. We're really not going to know what's the best builds, honestly the best builds, until the full game is out and we're actually playing with these builds. We're going against each other, because sometimes going against the AIs doesn't really give us a real feel of really what's the meta of the game and what's going to work and what's not going to work. Guys, all my links are in the description. I hope you guys are following me on Twitter at PsychoDPad. If you're not, go follow your boy. I may follow a few of you guys back. Guys, we got so much to cover in 2K20. It's going to be insane. The content that's you're able to create this year is just absolutely mind-blowing. And we haven't even jumped into the WNBA. I know a lot of people are curious about that. We haven't even touched those builds. We haven't even touched the females as far as, hold up, pause. That sounded really bad, but we haven't even touched the female characters into the game, and that's really a really important part of the game. That's a whole nother half of the game that we haven't even dipped into. So I'm really excited about that. But guys, like I said, so much content to be created this year. It's your boy D-Pad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, slap a big like on the video, and I'll see you guys later on. A week and a half left till 2K20. Peace and motherfucking hair grease. Later, guys.
His best performance scoring the ball so far.
And guys, especially after seeing the massive changes in player movement during the last offseason's free agency, it really reveals how dramatic the balance. Here's my player, makes the shot. Basket number 4 of this game brings him up to